This morning, the El Paso Walmart shooter is expected to be sentenced after 2 days of heart-wrenching testimony from victims and their family members.
The 24-year-old Dallas native is not expected to make a statement and has pled guilty to killing 23 people. He is facing up to 90 consecutive life sentences.
Our Luis Garcia was in the courtroom yesterday and has more on day 2 of victim testimonies.
An unexpected turn of events happened today on the second day of the Patrick Cruz's sentence hearing. Contrary to the first day of the sentencing hearing, when relatives of the victims cried as they saw the defendant in person and gave their impact statements while Patrick looked distracted and sometimes even mocking them, this second day was different.
I hope what I said resonates with him. I don't care if he's sorry. I don't forgive him. I don't think he deserves anyone's forgiveness. I don't think he deserves anything. But I do want him to have to see my face and see all of our faces and see the victims and see what he's done to these people.
The victims who testified were braver, more confident, and some of them even made fun of the gunman and about the time he will spend in jail.
I wasn't going to give a statement today. I do feel better that I was able to talk to him, made him look in my eyes. Like I said, he's just a coward. That's what it is.
This also caused a change of attitude in Cruz's, where for some moments looked moved and wanted to break down in tears, especially when Francisco Rodriguez made him look to a picture of his son Javier.
So that he can see who he killed. He killed a 15-year-old. He didn't even know him. That's why. I want him to see that every birthday I go to the cemetery and sing happy birthday to him.
Congresswoman Veronica Escobar was also at the last day of impact statements.
I cannot even imagine the level of courage that it took to provide those victim impact statements. I appreciate all of you who spent time in the courtroom. It's not hard. It's not easy to listen to the trauma.
Despite the fact that it had been said that Patrick Cruz will give a statement before knowing his sentence, at the end of the day, his lawyers revealed that this will not be the case.
This was told that he's not going to be giving a statement. I could have sworn when I gave my statement today in court, he had told me that he would. So he's just a coward, you know.
Well, the shooter is still facing capital murder charges here in Texas, and the El Paso district attorney says they will be seeking the death sentence. A date for that trial has still not been set, but the DA recently told the El Paso Times they expect to have the shooter back in state custody later this year. Still, family and friends of the victims are frustrated things took this long in the first place.
It's very sad that it's taken this long and that the court system has allowed this to happen, and just basically it's just sad. It's at this point it's a joke. We should have had justice a long time ago.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more refreshing stories about your community, click the subscribe button over here. You can also download our Spectrum News app and tune in to Channel 55 on Dish and DirecTV to get live news coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.